Hello, welcome back. It's episode 34 of The Scarf My Father Wore. Love that. My series with Stockport County. As always, thanks for joining me. Make sure you smash the like button. It really does help me out, especially in these hard times at the end of a game. Really does help. If you really want to help me, you can always become a patron. That is massively appreciated. A certain group of my patrons will be on my squad for FM21 for my main save, which will probably start around December once I can get hold of the editor. But any new patrons will become part of that database as well. You'll be stuck in there as a player, floating around the universe. So if you want to download it yourself and play as my team or another team, you could probably buy yourself, which is pretty cool. Now, before we get into this episode, which is it's the start of a new season, season 4, is it, in the Prem? And we're in Europe, don't forget. Got loads to get through. I just want to give you a baby update because I know a lot of you, want to know. My wife, they've decided she has to have a C-section. I won't go into the details of why. It's nothing dangerous. So my son, weirdly, this is weird because you normally can't predict it. We didn't predict it with the first one. My son will be born on Friday the 16th. So I'm definitely going to hopefully be able to still make this season the best I can. I will do, hopefully. So yeah, that's the baby update. I'm pretty nervous because obviously he's having a major operation, but I'm sure everything will be okay. I hope. I'm not going to say I'm going to pray because I don't pray. I'm not religious, but yeah, I'm trying to put positive thoughts out there as best I can. But yeah, that's the baby update. Right, like I said, we've got loads and loads to get through, really. I'm going to try and do it a different way, maybe. And we'll get into it. Let's just get into it. We're going to start the episode here on the facilities page, mainly because we've got our due date to move into the Kevin Francis Park Stadium, and that's the 23rd of June, 2031. In 3 years. I don't think we're ever going to see it. We might end up moving to another stadium while they build it, but I didn't want to leave Edgeley anyway, so I don't think we're ever going to see the new stadium. I can't see 3 years left in this. On to the finances, and we've still got a lot of money in the bank, and it gave me quite a lot to spend, and I have absolutely stretched that budget right out. I've sold a lot of players. I'm overspending on the wages. I would have liked more of that money given to me because there's a lot of players out there that were willing to come, but I don't have the money. So what I'm going to do is, instead of showing you me ins and outs, I'm going to go through the squad player by player quickly with each player. Because I haven't done that for a bit. Just give you an update on everyone I've got. Because obviously it's an important season. We've got Europe and all that. And I want to do well this year. I'd like to win something this year. So it'll give you a good idea of what I've got to play with in my arsenal. So we'll start at the back. And at goalkeeper, we've still got the same two. Now, Dewhurst has been my number one, really. Is it 2 years now? And he's kind of edging it a bit this year as well. But I really want to push Oliviera this year. And he would have played a few more games, but he's currently injured. He's coming back from a pulled hamstring, or would have played him more. I like him. I mean, I couldn't really get better goalkeepers. I think they're all right. Dewhurst is all right. I think we're okay for now. On to right back, and we've still got Marco Lindberg. He's not finished yet, although he has got competition. My fullbacks this year are looking healthy. Can't lie. And the first one is Kamara at right back. It's cost me over 20 million. He was up for sale because he requested a transfer at Bournemouth. And we got pulled now, aren't we? We're in Europe, so I didn't really have any competition for him. He's in England under 21. I think he's going to be in England full international one day. At left back, we've got Mr. Cox himself, Gary, who's been very good for me, but I really thought he'd improve more. And I'm happy with him. But then obviously sometimes you can get hold of a better player. You get him, don't you? And the new guy is Yonis Abdi. Come from West Ham. Again, he was requested. So, I mean, it cost me 24 million, I think. So, eventually. And I think he's good. He could be a bit quicker. But I love his tackling. I love his work rate. On to the centre halves. And we've got Mr. O'Connor, who is actually the new club captain. He is more of a squad player. But he's the best captain in the team. We all love a bit of Willie. I love my Willie, and I really love Willie Liddington. On paper, he doesn't blow you away. He's got no 18s on his attributes, but he's a good player. Good, solid centre-half who's becoming international since he joined us. Now, I've reloaned two players, and the first one is Miguel, who is more of a squad player, but he's one of them sometimes you just haven't got the money to buy a worldie. I have signed a new centre-half who's going to probably partner Willie Liddington this year, mainly. Our new boy is Craig Laycock, who I think is very good. I like him. Now, we've got him from Chelsea for over 20 million, right? But he wasn't playing for them, so he was unhappy. I think they'd loaned him out a couple of years previous, maybe not last year, the year before. And I see he's not really played for Chelsea. He just gets binned off. And at 22, he wants to play football, and he will be a starter. He will be playing football for me. On to defensive midfield. We've still got Max Curtis. Good, solid squad player. One of the lads. Never played for England yet. We've had him ages now. I'll be honest with you, like, I'd love to improve every position and get a real great player, but you can't, can you? I'm not Man United. I'm not Man City. I ain't got endless amounts of money. Sometimes you have to deal with other positions, and you can't get someone in certain positions. And I found a really good defensive midfielder from Napoli. Yeah, they would have spoke to me. He was interested. Couldn't do the finances. Couldn't stretch it. Brilliant. He's coming back. Similar player to Curtis in a way. Can cover in both central positions on loan from Liverpool. No, it's not a world beater, but he's a tireless midfielder who works hard for the team. So the young Italian who sounds, wasn't he Brazilian? He must be dual nationality. Into the centre, and we'll start with the two backups really. The first one is Mr. Francesco Mara, who wanted to leave, and if I could have replaced him, probably would. Got loads of potential, love his mentals. He's just got better players ahead of him. Probably his last season, I'll be honest with you. The other central midfield player, and on loan, is Igor Cunha from Porto. Young Portuguese lad, bit of potential. Again, he's just come in as a squad filler. Two main guys are going to be the main guys from last year. Guys I really like and really want to kick on. And the first one's Russell Hammond, who is from that legendary, famous footballing academy at Preston North End. He's one of the Preston boys, isn't he? Like Willie. But he's really kicking on. I think he's becoming a good player, and I think this year he's really going to kick on because he's in Europe and all that. I think he's close, maybe, to getting called up for England, maybe. And his midfield partner again will be Jakey. Right. 23-year-old. Still, he hasn't played for England either, but again, he's starting to flesh out, and we've had him a while. He came from Watford, got a lot of good ability, and it's real time for him to kick on as well. Show the world what he can do. On to my wings, and we'll start on the left, and I can't get rid of Freddie Nichols. He's been here forever. I like him. Maybe could I loan someone? Possibly. He is the backup, but he's a ledge. Main left winger is going to be Roberto Goals, again from last year. Again, he can still got time to improve. Still a wonder kid. Great cross with the ball, great technique. Pretty quick, little Brazilian. I really like him. On the right, obviously, we've still got Mr. Garcia, who I like, and he's a wonder kid apparently. Got him everywhere, haven't I? Into his second season. We got him from Brighton, didn't we, on deadline day last year. Emmanuel Yeboah, the former wonder kid, has had bids in all summer, but how much has he just grown out of nowhere? Now he's an outstanding player all of a sudden, and he's having a pretty decent season for us. He's just, Man United came in with 53 million, and I thought, shall I sell him? 53 million, but I was thinking, how much will Stock, the chairman, give me? No, I'm going to keep him. He's under contract till 31. He's got 3 years left. Up top, we've still got Lewis Mason. Bit of a ledge. Never moans. Good solid striker. Will definitely score you a good few goals. He scores a goal every 3 games for us. So I don't care what he looks like. I don't care about his star ability. He's a ledge. I told a lie. 3 players I've brought back on loan. And I wasn't going to. He'd gone. The other 2 had reloaned. Roberto had long gone back to Barca. And I was trying to find a striker and I couldn't. There's nothing. There was nothing, and he just kept popping up at the top of the list. And I know him. And he scores a goal every other game. So we brought him back. But we do have a new superstar. We do have a player who I've spent big on. Now I'm going to go for Gerardo Villafane. Villafane? I don't know what that squiggly line is on the end. It probably means it's a Z. Probably. Now, the story behind this guy, who looks great, doesn't he? It's cost me 20 odd mil, right? His value shot right up because he's a Real Madrid kid. Oh, he was at Real Madrid as a kid. He had one season where he scored 14 goals in 20 odd games, right? Man City bought him like they do with all the good young players. He scored 3 goals in 20 odd games in the Premier League. Last year, they just loaned him out to Wolves. He scored about 6 goals for Wolves. So he was alright in La Liga. He's had 2 seasons in the Prem and not scored. City have brought him back on loan, took him up for sale. So I've took a chance on him because I like him on paper. But can we turn him into a goal machine? We'll find out. But he can cover as well on the wings, so we'll see how Gerardo does. Now I've really bumped the staff up and all. We brought in a new coach. Even though my staff was the best, it's now outstanding. Physio team's the best. Trying to improve sports science. That's not far off. I've got the best scouting team now. As you can see, I've got 23 out of 23, which is exciting. I've not got on the data yet because I don't really give a shit about the data. The three important ones to me is coaching, scouting, physio. The rest can sod off to the last minute. So this is amazing. Now you might also notice when you're going through every player that I have played some games. I've played more games than I wanted to. I'll be honest with you. A lot more games than I wanted to. And there's a reason behind that, and that's just because I'm stupid and I pressed the button and I shouldn't have. It's like a reaction. I pressed the space bar on a game instead of saving it for the episode. So I've had to play a few more games. So let's have a look what we've been up to. Well, pre-season I left to my assistant this year. Not had a huge one like last year. I didn't want to tie guys out, especially European football coming this season. So this is what he chose. We didn't get beat, which is great. Played a couple of, well, Spartak Moscow. The rest of it is a bit of shit, really. But it's just all about getting your fitness back. Now, we started our Carabao Cup campaign. I won't lie. Maybe we can win it. And as you can see, I put out a B-ish team. At this moment in time, I was going with Oliviera in goal before he got injured. And we won 2-1. Birmingham came back into it in the 94th minute. And a few of you have reminded me in the comments of the last video, Kevin Francis, the Stockport legend, actually left Stockport after scoring all them goals and went to Birmingham. So he played for Birmingham after County. A little bit of a fun fact for you. Now, I've played 7 games in the Prem. I'm not going to show you the goals, so I want to show you all the results like this. The first one, 3-1 against West Brom. Then it was 1-0 against Wolves with an 83rd minute winner for Mr. Roberto. Legend! Then we played Spurs at home, winning 1-0 again. This time, Mr. Russell himself, man of the match. Probably shouldn't have been a draw, but it wasn't. Then we came up against West Ham in our 4th game. They took an early lead. We missed a bloody penalty. I'm thinking, there you go. The run's over already. And then Roberto, super sub again, comes on, scores a goal 92nd minute, saves us a point. Then in our 5th game, you can't see me, we beat Burnley. Undefeated here. 4 wins, 1 draw. Nobody's going to stop us. Nothing's going to stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other until we play these boys. Yeah, we took a right tanking against Leicester, who are a half-decent team at this point in this save. But we've been playing so well. Dewhurst letting me down, man. The whole defence let me down. Took my new fullbacks off. Superstar's my arsehole. So yeah, I was gutted. Because I think we've been doing well, and that's just ruined our goal difference. But this cheered me up in the next game. It might not have been a victory, but like I always say, if you can take a point off these boys, then happy days. So we took 2 off them, didn't we? Even though they absolutely battered us. It felt like a fucking onslaught, but it was 1-1. And that was the result, and that's a point. So we're doing alright. We're 3rd! 3rd! Way better than I thought. Liverpool are running away with it at the minute. Manchester United, the champions, are now in 5th. Look at us up there with all them teams. It's beautiful, isn't it? Roberto, leading goal scorer, super sub. So I'm happy with that. That's a great start. If we can continue this, wow. Check this out. Now, I was going to have this as the live comment. Wow. How good would that have been to share this with you? But I play on the laptop, play in the front room. I've got a 3-year-old. I've got my wife. We've got a lot on our plate at the minute. And I was up until the point I hadn't saved it. And I got chatting to the wife. I don't know what it was. It's like a natural reaction. I just hit spacebar and went, oh, for fuck's sake. I have to play it now. I didn't want to cancel it. I thought, sod it. Because I could have. I hadn't saved it. That's the trouble. And so I played the game. It was amazing. I mean, Lazio were like the favourites in our group. I'm going to show you the group now. We were straight into the group stage. No qualifiers because we are the mighty County. We started well there, aren't we? Hey, 4 goals already. I like it a lot. Look at Lazio. Favourites for the group. Apparently, the press were saying, bullshit. We'll see what happens. Oh, long way to go. Long way to go. BATE are in the group as well. From Belarus. I'm expecting 6 points from them games. It's a match preview, and of course, we're favourites, although apparently we're inconsistent. We're 3rd in the Premier League. Cheeky bastards. So, welcome to our debut in Europe under the lights of the beautiful, historic Edgeley Park. Now, the team I'm putting out there, I'd say, is my best. I I would have played Olivier if he's fit, but he's coming back from injury. He's made the bench. Mr. Villafane would have started, but he is struggling with a bit of fitness. So he's on the bench. Still got Mason if I need a new striker. So Roberto's starting, but he's scoring. So here we go. Exciting times in the rain in Stockport. But yeah, I'm shitting myself. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, when my first kid, and some of you have had children yourself, natural labour, last time we were in bed at 3 AM and she just went into labour. So it's get the bags, rush into the hospital. It's all fast, fast, fast. We went in, she gave birth, we were done. Dead quick. 3 hours or something. Crazy. Obviously, this time's different. I won't go into too much detail, but my first son was quite small. He was only £5. So they've been monitoring my second son. And apparently he's a lot bigger. So they're worried about it because my wife's only 5 foot. And I'm 6'3". So they think it'd just be safer to bring him out the sunroof, basically. So it's all booked in, planned. She's a bit nervous, but you know, she's in good hands. And hopefully we can get her in and out as quick as possible. But it's going to be tough, man. I've got 5 weeks off work. I've saved up weeks and all that. I've got my paternity to add on to that as well. But like last time, the wife was fine. When she had to give birth, she was fine, really. She could do a lot of it. She can't do anything for 2 weeks. So I might be off work, but I've got this is why I might not be able to do a YouTube. I'm going to have to get up, sort my son out, get him ready, iron his stuff, breakfast, get him to school, come back, do jobs around the house that I normally wouldn't do because I'm a man. The wife's better at it than me. Like cleaning the toilets and shit like that. Can't wait for that. Ooh, come on, boys. I'll get another episode out like I do on the Thursday, and then the weekend episode. I should be able to do it, really, because if she's in hospital with the baby and I'm at home with Fletcher, my little one, my 3-year-old, hopefully, you know, a bit of grandma help, I'll be able to find an hour or two to film and get editing. Oh, he's threaded that through. He's going to get onto it. Got his hand to it. Well done, Dewhurst. Demanding more. Everyone's focused. Let's do something, boys. Let's do something. Also, like you know, I'm doing a custom club as my main series. It won't start straight away when the game comes out. I've got to wait for the editor. But I've been working with FM Kit Design. You'll find a link to his Twitter down below. He's the guy who made all these kits for Stockport. We've been toing and froing with his designs, and he's done some amazing work for me. So the kits are going to be amazing. The home kit, hopefully, I'm going to be getting made into a real kit for you guys to get. Oh, come on. Come on. Get back in the box. Get back in the box. Anyone get onto it? Get in there. Yeah, boy. You don't want to be here. He's doing his job, innit? Anyway, righty. Finds Kamara. Oh, cheeky back heel pass back to righty. Pass inside to Hamant. Them two are forming such a great partnership. Proper homeboys, you know what I mean? Homeboys for life. Here's Kamara trying to get it in the box. He doesn't. Good effort, though, from the edge of the box there. It's half time here. We are battering them. It's only 1-0. I mean, anyone can score a goal. They only need one chance, don't they? So we need more goals. So I'm going to give them an ass kicking here and see if I can really up it. So I've told them I'm far from pleased. And they're all buzzing with that. So weird, this game. FM21 SI is starting to release a few features. And I watched the video they released. The only one that stood out to me that I really like the idea of is talking to an agent. Asking the agent, is he available or what? Getting agent help to sign players. Okay, I'm get to 60 minutes. Might make some changes, to be fair. We'll wait. Got 7 minutes. See if we can get another goal before then. I want to bring Mason on up front. I think he deserves a night under the European lights at Edgeley. All he's done for the club. Brought him on now. Why not? They made a change, so I made a change. Let's see what Mason can do. He's one of them players, isn't he, that hasn't got high stars, but he just works in the system. Loves the club, scores goals. No matter what. Pops up with a good few goals. What was it? 1 in every 3, I said, I think. Just like him. A lot. I think it was his first season where he was just an absolute beast. Oh, long balled it. Can Mason bring it down? Look at the control from Lewis. Get out. Pick that out. See? See? You need world-class strikers. You've got Lewis Mason. Pick that out, you bastards. So Mr. Villafane, whatever his name is, obviously he's my new striker. But he needs fitness. He needs some game time. Here he is. And he can cover on the wings. So because Galt's isn't playing that great, I thought, let's get the number 10 on. Give him a run out. Give him some minutes on the pitch. Half an hour. Build up his match fitness. His conditioning's fine. It's his match fitness. So hopefully we can help him out at game back. Now, I don't know if you will have seen that, but the very, very death, it popped up with a result that's going to be a favour for us, I think. Lazio got beat away of what are they called? Bait, or do you say BATE? Whatever they are, the Belarusian. No offense if you're Belarusian. They're probably the worst team in the group. Lazio's got 2 losses out of 2. We're now sitting pretty at the top with the team we just beat. I mean, what would be perfect, is to qualify early. Maybe in after 4 games, have 2 games left that I can B team and give guys a game. We've got to keep your sights on the top spot. Well, there you go. That's the end of the episode. Thank you as always for watching. Smash the like button if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the squad and the campaign so far in the comments. Let me know what you think about anything. Let's get to know each other. You can find me on Twitter. You'll find a link to that down below, and lots of other things like my Patreon link. Plug. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's play City in the next one. I've got a few days to play that. I'm off on Thursday. It's to start my 5.5 weeks off. And then hopefully I could get the last one out on Saturday. And then there might be a week off, maybe 2 weeks. And we might get another season out of this before FM21. If you're still watching, when I come back, you might not want to watch after 2 weeks away. We'll see. We'll go with the flow. I'm easy. Anyway, you stay safe with all the new lockdown rules. Hope you are okay and your family are okay. Wish you all the best. I'm the Boodster. I love you long time. And I'll see you for episode 35.